everybody, this is Money Mom. Welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to just do a catch up and just chat with you about a variety of topics all put into one video. Let's get started and chat about it. And you guys know I love to hear comments about what's going on in your life. I'm over here talking, you guys are listening, but what's great is you guys can interject comments on any of the topics I talk about below, and I love having that dialogue. As a matter of fact, as I'm speaking about this, I think I may do this video as a premiere because that gives even more chatting back and forth, which I love. Okay, first thing I want to talk about is reading. Last year I did read more books than I have this year. This year I went and counted off my Libby app. I've read a total, and what I mean by read, I mean completely read through. I don't count partial reads where I give up on the book. I completely read 49 books. I wanted to tell you 3 recent ones that I read recently that I really liked. I also love to know what you're reading. First one, All Your Perfects by Colleen Hoover. I thought that was a really good book. Another one, The Mother-in-Law and the Younger Wife by Sally Hepworth. Fiction books. And the book, The Mother-in-Law and the Younger Wife, is more suspense. I love suspense books, and I love books that have a mystery component. Still, my favorite book from the last 3 years is A Silent Patient. I'd love to know if any of you love that book. That was probably one of my favorites. Probably one of my very favorite books from this year, though, is, I actually have 2, but one of my favorites is The Maid, and the other one is The Push. Those 2 are my favorites, but I'd love to know what you guys are reading. Okay, next, I haven't been watching as much Netflix or anything like that recently. I just finished the 4th season, I think it is, of Virgin River. I think it's a really good show. If any of you have Netflix, I'd like to know what you enjoy watching on there, or if you watch TV or any shows at all, or you stream them for anything, or if you just love to be entertained, I'd like to know what you enjoy watching. And let me know if you like Virgin River, because I think it's really good. Now, also, I have been told by Prepper Princess several times, and she's not the only one, get a Roku, get a Roku. Well, it was on sale at Super Target for $17, and my husband said it was super easy to set up. I'm always nervous about getting things like that, because many times I've always have a little fear, especially with technology, that something's going to have many moving parts. Let me know if you guys agree with this. Technology in many ways is supposed to make our life easier. In some ways it does. But sometimes there's so many complications and moving parts with it, I get a little frustrated. Let me know if any of you can relate. I do have to tell you, I really enjoy the Roku because there's so many programs on there that you can watch, and my daughter and I have been watching, we watch one a day, Columbo, and we've been really enjoying that. Let me know if you enjoy that show. It's a lot of fun. I just love his personality, and so I really enjoy it. My husband has things, and as a matter of fact, for my daughter's birthday, the one thing she wanted is for me to make her a homemade strawberry shortcake, which I did make, and just in honor of that, we watched for fun. You're probably going, okay, strawberry shortcake on the Roku. The scary thing is that my husband remembers the name of all the characters on the show, which is kind of frightening, and I'm wondering if he's binge watching it when we're not around, which is kind of scary. That and he was talking about all the characters like Lemon Drop, and I'm like, okay, how do you remember the name of all the characters? I don't remember the name of any of them except for Strawberry Shortcake. I've also been watching Hazel, and I've actually been told by several people, if you've watched the TV show Hazel, that I remind them of Hazel. Let me know if you guys know that character. Do I remind you of her? She's kind of this housekeeper, and she seems to be kind of a busybody and getting in everyone's business and things. That does sound a little bit like me. Hopefully not too much, though. So that's it. Another thing I've been doing is August, and I'll wrap this up into work. I am, when you see this, I've already put in a notice for one of the companies I'm scheduling for. I won't be scheduling for them anymore. It's nothing against them. Great company, but I need to just kind of focus in on just a few things, and I need to get more rest and relaxation, which I'm working on doing. August is going to be a little slower work month for me, which is really good, because like today, as a matter of fact, it's August 2nd when I'm doing this video. You guys know what video I have. I actually went and I took a nap for a while today, not for a long time, and I sat and read. I'm really kind of needing to do that a little bit more instead of just running around and rushing around. So I'm trying to take some time during the day even if it's just for 30 minutes to read, relax, and all that. And so that's one of the things that I'm doing. I think all of us, and maybe not all of us, many of us could use a little more downtime and relaxation, in my book anyway. Okay, the other thing is, I get a lot of questions about, I call it my necklace, my neck brace. And now it's August 2nd, I go to the doctor August 16th, I will get an x-ray, I'll find out if my neck is still broken. I don't know. I will tell you guys this, I'm off all pain meds. When I first came home from the hospital, they had you on some, but I took maybe 1/4. And many of you are like, hey, Money Mom, they're there for you to take. I understand that, but I don't want to be dependent on anything like that, number one. Number two, I have to be able to function and stay awake and do things. I don't want to be like, this is my mom. I mean, you've already seen some videos where I'm doing that. And so in order for me to function, I may have to work through some pain, and I was even told that. Now, there is nerve pain in my neck, I'll admit that. And it is, when you're wearing this is doing the work to keep your neck upright. So when I get this off, it is going to be probably some challenging. My neck's going to get tired at times. I will tell you one thing that you guys may not know about me is I tend to ignore pain, which I know is not really a positive thing. The positive thing about it is I keep busy, but I sometimes ignore things that maybe I shouldn't ignore. And so that is kind of the case with that. But I'm hoping to get this off. They said that it maybe even the middle of the 3rd week in August. If not, it may not be till like the 3rd week in September. So if my neck's still broken, I'll probably have to go back 4 weeks from then and get another x-ray and see where it goes. I'm not sure if I'll have therapy. I have no idea. I know I'll be on restrictions right now. I can't lift anything heavy, all that good stuff. So that's all that's going on with my neck. So for right now, I get to wear the lovely neck brace, but that's okay. Okay, also the one other thing I wanted to mention is my attitude. I wanted to share this. You know, a lot of people feel bad that I got in this accident, and I understand and I appreciate everyone's empathy with that. But seeing from some of the comments, some of the folks that are on this channel that write comments live with chronic pain every day. There's some people even that can't walk. The good thing with this, even though this is amazing, is I never had to have surgery. I haven't had to miss any work, and this hasn't prevented me from doing a lot of the things that I love to do. And so honestly, you know, and I believe this, you know how you've heard that statement, God doesn't give you more than you can handle? I really feel like God has been so merciful to me, and He's made things quite easy for me. And honestly, it could have been a lot worse situation. So, and that's number one. Number two, I am amazed at how gracious everyone has been to me. Family, friends, the mystery shop community, the fabulous YouTube community, how giving, loving, and gracious and kind everyone has been to me. It has been just such a blessing, I cannot even tell you. So in many ways, I feel like it's been really easy in many ways, just because of all the love and compassion. And I have so much to be grateful for. I mean, being through something like this, I think, you know what? I can walk. I can use my hands. I can use my, you know, my knees don't hurt. My back doesn't hurt. We know I can talk. You know, all those things. I can actually cook. There's so many things I'm able to do, and I'm just, really, I have a heart of gratitude. Let me just say that. Social life, I kind of feel like lately, you know, even before this, I kind of want to start doing fun things. I used to feel like I would go do things, whether it was go to a movie and do social activities, and I kind of feel like lately I don't do that. I'd love to know for you guys, what do you like to do socially? What do you enjoy doing in your spare time? Do you like to go out to movies or to dinner, or do you enjoy going to museums, or what kind of things do you like to do? I kind of feel like I would like to do some more fun and enjoyable things. Now, two other things I want to mention. One is financial. Last month, I came in under $400 for groceries, which I was really happy, especially since it was a 5 Friday month. I came under $400, so I'm really happy with that. And last but not least, I have my calendar here, August calendar, and what I'm doing for my health goals this month is I'm tracking my water, and I'm getting up several times from my desk and walking around. Now, I just started it, granted, but it's going well so far, and it helps to have something to mark it down. I notice if I don't track, it doesn't get done. And it's better for me to track on paper rather than digitally. It's just easier to grab and track. I don't know, I just like tracking on paper. So this is what I'm doing right now, and like I said, it's working really well. I notice I'm drinking more water and I'm moving more, so those are good things. So I know this is kind of rambly. I haven't done one of these videos in a while. I want to know what's going on in your life. Is there anything you want to share about health, finances, what you're reading, what you're watching, what you like to do for fun, any vacations, anything going on you want to share with the group? Let me know. That's all I have to say. I love you, I appreciate you, and I'll see you on tomorrow morning's video. Bye-bye.